So this is part of my camping trailer build, and this is going to be our battery inverter 240 volt setup. So I've got three 110 amp leisure batteries. I've got my booster pack, which will also be connected up, and I've got a 3000 watt 12 volt inverter. So this is the start of the build. I've drilled a couple of holes for bits and bobs, but we'll see if it all fits in there and see what sort of power we can get out of it. So I've started doing my wires for the batteries. I've got a buzz bar under here for positive, and on the opposite side one for negative. I'll have to join everything to them. I had an idea which I've decided not to do. I had the batteries the other way around, but I didn't like the terminals being here, and obviously if this space is going to be used, I don't want anything dropped on the terminals, so I've got them all the opposite way around, and my inverter's going here. So my only positive I've got a problem with is this one, so I'm just going to have to completely cover it. So I've got some heat shrink. I'm going to see if I can make a cover for it. That's better. And now we're getting somewhere. The one under the inverter's covered. The one's covered, so we shouldn't be able to. This one isn't, but I'm not worried about this one. Put some silicone on it or something. So now for the inverter. Right, we're getting somewhere now. I've got my master switch on at the moment. LEDs on. You can see I have all my lives are out of the way. So my first configuration, obviously my live terminals are here. So I've swapped them around, and now I've got a nice space in there. I've got a remote control for the device, so I would switch it on. This remote control is going to go into this box, and I'll be able to plug the Ethernet connector straight into the box, so we can run with it or without it. And I've got a 1000 watt heat gun working away. Right, there she goes. It's in now. So I'll run that for a minute or so. I've also got my booster pack, which in this corner is going to have a couple of more connections, and I'm going to put a DC, and then there'll be another one there, so we'll be able to plug the fourth battery in. Not that we'll need it, but it might be handy if we ever did. Right, so that's been running now for a minute or so. I don't know. At least we could run a heater in the tent if we needed to, but I don't know how long it would last. I suppose we can try it out. Very good. Right, get in there now. A few more bits to do. I'll be happy. Right, now I need something to block it in here. So I've got a nice piece of aluminium. This is going to serve two purposes. First is going to stop this battery moving backwards and forwards, and secondly I'm going to have the cigarette lighter sockets in here, so we can have some more 12 volt charging. So I'll weld that up, make it look pretty, and then next step, forward.